So we've got 4 adventures to do, and more Dynasty quests to do. So let's do that. And once Iowa's done, we've got a lot more to do on Earth. But we're hoping to get to 260 light so we can do the adventure that opened up by Devon.
We're just outside of Cabal base. Lots of Taken here. Any news from your agents, Ikora?
I'm afraid the Hidden have not been able to penetrate that base. I retract my earlier hypothesis. Something is happening to the Vex. They can all feel it. I can feel it. I can feel something grasping at my arm to rip my very essence out of my body. End this, Guardian.
This is just like that base on Phobos. The Taken must be using these rifts to abduct the Vex. I swear I just saw something looking back at us through that thing. The Taken do not live in a nice neighborhood. Vex transformation process sure leaves some weird artifacts behind. If we let them, they'd have this whole place looking like Nessus or Mercury. Ikora, we found holding cells, I think. Like a prison for Vex.
Perhaps the Taken have invented law and order.
Asher, save your wit for later. Be mindful, Guardian. I have only one of you.
Right. The Taken are transforming the Vex.
I knew it.
That's suicidal. Why?
Ascendant realm readings in spades here. Down the line, this could be another one of those weird portals. The Taken are so strange. Well, our guy got away again. Asher, what was it you just said? That it's suicidal for the Taken to turn the Vex into scary void robots?
Completely suicidal. The Vex infect whatever they touch. Their self-replication subroutines would consume the Taken from the inside out. Perhaps they simply don't realize the dangers.
Or perhaps they do, and it's a calculated risk.
To what end?
They're building an army. That has to be it. Hurry, Guardian. Meet with Asher. We'll try to understand more of this while you're on your way.
Assistant, I have a task for you, but I fear your fleshy body is insufficiently resilient for my purposes.
Did you just say fleshy?
There's a garage nearby full of armored vehicles. Procure one. Use of this device, do you recall the War Mind Vault? The Vex are keenly interested in its secrets. That ends now.
Information do the Vex want from the Warmind Vault?
The Warmind had a special connection to humanity's lost arts. Music, literature, film. The Vex may not understand this emotional frivolity, but they will use it as a weapon against us, if we let them.
we're making good progress. I have a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Well, if the Vex stole irreplaceable data, wouldn't it be good to, you know, recover some of it instead of destroying it?
Huh, recover it. Huh. Yes. Yes. Well, fine, fine. Do as you see fit.
Oh, I didn't know they were that fragile to gravity. Wow, this guy's got a lot of health. This thing does really damage to him. Let's leave him be.
I don't see anything of interest in our kill data so far, Asher. Are you sure these are the right Vex?
What do you mean, the right Vex?
You know, like, are these the robots we're looking for?
The Vex would not trust goblins and hydras with such valuable data. You need to find the Vex mind responsible for the incursions.
You're really infuriating sometimes. All right, one mind coming up. Got him, Asher. Looks like the Vex did steal files from the vault. Let's see. Some files about Mars, somebody named Anna Bray, and of course lots of data on the Warmind project. You'll have to take a look. I hope it's useful.
Hope is a logical fallacy. Only data leads to concrete solutions.
Let's capture this lander.
Capture, destroy, either way, get it out of here.
got a lander. I don't have a lander. Asher, they blew it up.
Incinerating it before it could fall into your hands? The Cabal must be terrified of you. I don't see why.
Hey, Asher, are you picking up anything strange on channel J1869? Sounds kind of like music.
Channel J what? No, I hear nothing of consequence on any of my scanners, including this one.
That's weird. I bet I can track it back to the source. Are they scanning that thing? Or is it scanning them? There's a message encrypted in this music. Got it. Some kind of quotation. Real things in the darkness seem no realer than dreams. Asher, can you run an archive query for us? Asher. Channel's down. I'll run the query myself.
So, it turns out both the music and the quotation predate the traveler's arrival in this solar system.
They are old. Maybe we activated some kind of high-tech time capsule. There's another old quotation encoded here. Misdirected by accident or intent, intelligence can foster its own ecstasies of growth and decay. The weird thing is this audio file was just updated. So, this can't be a time capsule. Someone's trying to talk to us. No, something. This has to be an AI, right? An old Golden Age AI, like failsafe. They're asleep. The music must have hypnotized them. Don't touch that thing. It looks like this access point has been modified to allow exos to interface with the Vex network. Let's just leave it alone for now. This one says, once war has been undertaken, no peace is made by pretending there is no war. What does that mean? By pretending there is no war? I'm not sure I like the new guy. Guardians who make a mark on the Vex become legends. Kabir, Pahad, Praedyth, Osiris. Someone must be expecting us. Is anyone here? Rasputin? You know, I'm gonna be really disappointed if this is all just an elaborate trap to kill us. weaponized music, creepy quotations, all signs point to Rasputin. But I don't understand how he could be here. That music, it hurts. Just give me a second. It says, never ask for anything, never for anything, and especially from those who are stronger than you. They'll make the offer themselves and give everything themselves. The Warmind network used to span across the entire solar system. I guess during the collapse, it just fragmented.
Bit too high.
I've planned a novel experiment, assistant, and you shall be my guinea pig. I need you to gather radiation. Move. Go. Shoot.
We're happy to help, but why? What's the experiment?
I am trying to create synthetic light. If this experiment succeeds, then perhaps we can make new Guardians here.
It won't work, Asher. The energy here is not light, and science cannot manufacture blessings.
So you say, but you have not stopped me, have you? You want this to work, and it will. My theory is sound.
Field team to home team. We are 100% irradiated.
Excellent. Now we'll need calibrations. Act naturally, assistant. Go punch something.
Sending that data back now, Asher. Should we keep punching, or...?
No, my field equipment is ready. Go to the test site.
If this works, change everything.
I think we're coming up on your test site, Asher.
You simply need to activate the field equipment to begin, and be gentle with it. It's yours to replace if it breaks.
Okay, Asher, something's definitely happening. But we've got a lot of Taken coming in.
Yes, I expected they would be drawn by the anti-Umbral pulses.
Creating some kind of energy. Huh.
I'm seeing extreme variance in my data. The Taken must not be allowed to interfere with this experiment.
Extravagant light shows can't create guardians.
This is sending out some kind of resonant signal. The same syllables over and over. Sa, va, u.
Oh, right. Gravity killed me, I guess.
Clear at the test site. You guys have any results? This thing isn't gonna put the Traveler out of a job, right?
Unfortunately, my predictions appear to be flawed. Your light cannot pass to another, nor can the power created by this experiment.
Asher's learned the same lesson that Gaul did. We cannot create or take light. Only the Traveler can choose to gift us with it.
Let us know if we can help with anything else. I didn't think it would work either, but you can't help hoping for a miracle.
Guardian, my agents report that the Taken are gathering at a Cabal camp near your current position, but we have no idea why. I would appreciate your insight.
So what if the Taken are gathering? They're not bothering us. With a little peace and quiet, I might be able to do some real work.
The Taken are an army without a commander, Asher. If we leave them with a little peace and quiet, they might crown a new king.
Okay, where do you want me to go? Jeepers, the rain. That's sealed.
We found a scary portal. Reminds me of the ones we saw in the Dreadnought.
A portal to the Ascendant Realm. A taken world lies beyond that veil. A new power must be seeking entrance into our world.
You should be able to directly manipulate Io's hyperparticle dimensions to collapse the portal.
Sorry, what?
Your hands! Use your hands to pick up the energy.
Another taken portal. I'm getting an active scan signal through there. I think something's watching us.
Something jumping abyss, something stair.
We've got it. Now what?
Bring it to that portal. You're fighting entropy with order here. Move!
I'm pretty sure that's our whole job description.
Shadows grow darker in the presence of light. Fight back, Guardian.
I was done that one before, didn't I? And it's gone back to the same portal? I got it. Oops.
Hurry. Whatever is on the other side of that veil has to know you're trying to seal it in.
Something's coming through.
How deliciously unexpected.
Team, the screaming thing from the abyss is dead.
That creature was the servant of some higher power. I fear something has claimed Oryx's crown.
Yes, let's move on. Your intuitions were correct, mine were not, and the Guardian's prowess in battle was adequate.
Nice. Is that all the adventures on IOSA? Seems so. Just got the last quest to do, so. And a lot more adventures once it's done though.
Ah, my assistant, the so-called hero of the Red War, the celebrated restorer of light. I have always believed that Guardians squander the miracle of the light. Resurrection. They waste it on heroism when they could devote themselves to discovering the secrets of our universe. Despicable. However, your heroism has proven the ugliness of my prejudice. Studying you has been quite educational. Surprisingly, I still have much to learn. And much to do, while I still have time. Ah, my assistant. I admit, I may have underestimated your ability to gather verifiable data, and... Looking at my arm, are you? Let's get this over with. I entered a Vex construct, the Pyramidion. Inside, I suffered an accident. My arm was transformed. It is consuming me. If I do not find a way to reverse this, I will die. So, now you know I'm afraid. You're late. The Pyramidion is the engine with which the Vex intended to convert Io into a machine world. There are warp gates inside which connect the Pyramidion to thousands of different places and realities. In your luxurious absence, the Taken entered it in search of said warp gates. I hypothesize that they seek to consume the Vex collective mind. Obviously, that must not happen. I lost my arm in the Pyramidion. I cannot begin to postulate what you will lose. In my centuries of life, I have met many people who make their problems unnecessarily complicated. Indeed, I may be one of them. I did not realize it before studying your approach. Your methodology is crude, almost Cro-Magnon-like. Really, I don't know how you get anything done. However, I cannot argue its efficacy. Without you, I would be hopelessly behind in my research. I suppose, my dear assistant, what I'm trying to say is... leave until I have need of you again. Yes, we are done. Are we having a moment?
I really like the Bar of Alice. It's real good for being able to change change its element. I'm thinking I'm going to keep that because that's real good. Yeah, okay.
These calculations would astonish even the most hardened of cryptarchs.
I don't think I can make it up there. How the heck did we get up to there? Oh, we're not the other there, it was just... That's annoying.
We have a good view of the Pyramidion. I can see it taken in the distance, just inside the construct.
You know firsthand how close Oryx's forces came to capturing the Vex Collective. Imagine the devastation the Taken would wreak if they tried again and succeeded.
And imagine the devastation your resistance would feel, Ikora, when you lose your war hero to the infinite of the Pyramidion. Assistant, do not venture deeper than you must.
Oh wow, that's higher up than I expected. Balls. Okay, how am I supposed to get up there?
Assistant? Don't die.
Of course we're at the top of an impossible cliff. Why would it be anything else?
I'm not sure what makes it impossible.
I read once the Traveler is the most studied object in human history. The people of the Golden Age tracked its movements from planet to planet, trying to understand everything they could.
Plus, for a lot of climbing, I just go back down again. Kind of weird. What is up with yourself, sir? I'm just playing through as much of the campaign stuff as I can before I trade Destiny back in tomorrow. Because the XCOM 2 DLC is waiting to be played from tomorrow morning. So I'm probably not going to play Destiny again for a couple weeks. Might as well get money back for it while I can, yeah? Might be finish the story. Just clearing out the last of the post-story content at the moment. Each planet's got its own little set of purple quests. Trying to work through as many of them as I can over the course of the day. I've already cleared, let's see, Titan and Nessus, and this seems to be the last one for Io, so. Oops. I cannot admit remembering, you know. Sorry. You know, I'd like to say it's because of the fact that I have so many subscribers and viewers, I can't remember them all, but that would be a lie. I'm actually one of the people I talked about Technomancer. I was talking to a couple of people about that. I see you commented the third time there, but I'll just get a minute before I look at that. You know, what was the whole fighting the boss thing? Hype is gameplay, you know, stand where he can't shoot you and shoot you. I keep forgetting I need to hold the base button to open times. Battlefield 1 with Brett, I think. Yes, I do. I don't remember your PSN name off the top of my head, but I do remember playing with the Jonathan.
The warp gate's toast. We stopped most of the Taken, but a few got through.
That's fine. This could have been the beginning of a major war, and you stopped it dead in its tracks. If the Taken and Vex continue to conspire together, I will be the first to know, and you two would be the next.
I have something to say to you, Guardian, and, if you would, I'd like to say it in person.
Are you finally going to thank us? Sure, we're on our way.
That's fair. I mean, it's been a long time since I've played Battlefield 1 myself. Like, I have Premium and I have the new DLC installed, but I just haven't had the time to play it. Like, it releasing on the same day as Destiny was probably a mistake. And then since I don't want to be trading in Destiny to get the money back, I don't have Battlefield forever. It just didn't seem like a priority. You're still on back trend list, so you know at some point
you were
we'll
quite
play.
useless. I'm sure you understand why. But you have disproved my hypothesis. You succeeded where I failed. You entered the Pyramidion and returned unscathed. Of course, you did not go so deep as I. You did not reach the lake. The Vex never fail to leave their mark. The Taken will discover that in due time. And as for you, you warrant further observation.
Yeah, kind of not going to use because Borealis is so much better.
Don't you have some treasure to hunt? This is why I work alone. I have considered ending my ghost. None of my research indicates a way to extricate the Vex technology from its shell. This is how I know I am a coward. Because I cannot bring myself to.
What you got more than this?
Are we having a moment? Ever-spiraling complexity. Their simulations are potentially limitless.
Yeah, Destiny 2 is pretty fun. I don't think Brat's getting it anytime soon, but hey, you know, Destiny 2 is pretty fun nonetheless.
This is why I work alone. And so once again, I must endure the torture of collaborative science.
It's not terrible. You could, but are you level 240-ish? Because I'm going to go do stuff that's that level.
And so once again, I must endure the torture of collaborative science. Juice box.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm finished on Isle now. Yep. So like the stuff I have left to do on Earth is like 260. And I ain't there yet. But once I do the rest of the adventures on Earth, I'm hoping to be pretty close.
If only I had more time.
Because Isle's done. Nessus is done, but I need to go there to do stuff to unlock that other gun. And Titan's done. You know what, I should go to Nessus and I should do this stupid stuff with the drone pistol. Where did I fight Fawn? At the Exodus Black.
If you are staring at my arm, leave. Now!
Oh, buddy, my fire team is public, so if you want to head to Nessus, you can find me. I'll be around the Exodus Black for the next while. I need to do stuff with Drung, killing Fallen for his challenge.
Feeding on that servitor.
That is very bad news. Please stop them.
Once. I'll find a value for them. Okay.
Did it. We broke open the servitor.
Did you know ether exposure causes no permanent damage? Congratulations.
Right, I'm going to quickly just make the fire team closed again, Jagger. I'll set it to friends so you'll be able to invite any of your friends that come on. One second there. Yeah, you're still on my friends list, that's fine. Hey, Jagger. It has indeed, yes. I haven't been playing much of Battlefield, so that kind of explains that. trying to unlock this new kinetic weapon. Apparently I have to use Drang to kill some Fallen. I have to do a bunch without reloading, and I have to kill powerful Fallen with Drang. I don't know what powerful Fallen means. Kill Fallen without reloading, so I get a chain of at least 2 together without reloading the clip. Which isn't too bad, you can just, shoot dregs, because you have like 16 bullets to the clip. And there's one for kill powerful Fallen with Drang. It's like, do they mean like named or yellow guys, or do they just mean like captains? Maybe the spoiler captain, he'll probably count as one. See how it's progressing. Yeah, it seems to be 3 of 10, so I think I have to kill yellow Fallen with Drang. So that's going to take a lot longer than I expected. Weird though, because I got 2 during the event. Maybe the transport servitors count? Because they're like resilient guys? Maybe. Have you gotten this quest yourself? It's like a quest you have in your inventory. If you're still watching the stream, like it's on screen in about 30 seconds, but it's called Relics of the Golden Age, and it goes under your kinetic weapons. It's like a piece of paper, and it has like objectives on it to complete to progress it.
Okay, I'm gonna get talking about
Is it the one you're talking about? The one where you have to get the kill the Red Legion to get the energy weapon?
I believe so.
I've done the first chunk of that, and now it says I have to await the World Eater. It's like, okay. Oh, okay. So I probably won't have the game anymore by the time it actually is active then. Tomorrow morning, yeah. Well, XCOM 2's DLC is out tonight, and I don't see myself playing anything but that for about 3 weeks' time. So I'll get most of my money back from returning the game tomorrow. And then I can always pick it up again when it goes on sale then. Like, I've enjoyed what I've played of it, but like this grind to 300 and having to do umpteen quests to gain like 1-2 light, that's not for me. It's just too much. Like, I've been doing all these purple quests and adventures that have been popping up in each world. They've been fun little story adventures. But then once they're all done, then I don't see myself repeating them over again. Also, the Fallen here appear to be dead. Should probably move across to the other side. Like, I still haven't done any of the strikes yet, but yeah, like I say, I've been mostly clearing out the stuff on the planets. How many strikes are there at the moment? Okay, I've managed to complete the defeat multiple Fallen with Drang without reloading. It's the defeat a powerful Fallen now I have to do. And that's only 3 of 10, so... You know what? I don't think I care, but I've done enough. I don't think he is, no. Like, I told him to and he didn't bother, so... I'm gonna go ahead and move to Earth, because I ain't gonna get this gun unlocked. Not without grinding it out, and I can't do all of that. So I'm going to head to the tower first because I've got some stuff to cash in there, and then I'm going to go to the... Yeah, so we should probably go see what it is. Oh, you got it from the strike, the event, sorry, when we landed. It popped up and said you received one. As long as you participate, man, that's the main thing. I believe the right thing to say here is, you helped. Let's have a look at you. I see you've got the same lucky vest I do. And you've got the Sunshot. Sunshot's not bad. I got really lucky with one of the exotics I found. I got the Borealis sniper rifle. It's real good. You can hold down the reload button and you'll change its ammo type. So you can have fire, void, or arc on it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And you can do it literally any time. Just change out your clip. Yeah, like I've pretty much decided that's going to be my exotic weapon because I don't see anything getting. I don't see getting anything much better than that.
Right. All I've been getting is exotic secondaries.
I got, you know, that lucky raspberry armor plate you've got just now? I've gotten 2 of them as exotics. One as a reward, and then one as another reward later on. And I was like, hurrah!
Checking. Signed, please. Thank you.
I have gotten one exotic thing I'm quite proud of, though. This.
Want to take a look, Guardian? Eververse has a lot to offer.
Nice. Check this out. I don't know if you might have seen this with other people having it, but my legendary emote. The 6 years. Nice. I think apparently some of them were pre-order bonuses. Yeah, I got one with the version I got with you kind of shoot all around you. What's a risk runner? Of course it is. If you want to talk about cursed, how about the fact that I just unlocked an exotic from a legendary engram from the gunsmith? And you know what it was? It was another goddamn Borealis. Yep.
Stay here on Earth if you can. Less complicated.
It's a shame I can't like give you my Borealis that I have spare, given that there's only 2 power difference between them. But hey, may as well just dismantle it.
I can work with this.
You don't get exotic shards anymore. You just get like 5 legendary shards. That's kind of crappy. Oh well.
Fine.
So one.
Still a long way out from being able to upgrade my my mods. I don't understand why being able to upgrade your mods is locked behind such a high level. Because I mean, If I want to waste my mods by upgrading them now, let me.
I must admit, Guardian, I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
Alright. If you let me know when you're finished up here, so we'll go and do some adventures on Earth. Cool. I've got 8 adventures to do on Earth. Looks like there's 2 in each of the kind of main areas. Okay. They're pretty good. Like they're like story missions from Destiny 1, where you go through a bit of the level and there's some narration and some unique encounters and stuff like that. So it's not terrible. And you get guaranteed like rare gear or upgrade points from them, so you get some decent stuff from them. Like what I want to do is the enhanced quest, but they recommend a power of 260 for that. So I'm hopeful if I do the remaining adventures, then we will be able to.
Remain vigilant, Guardian. It may never quite be as safe as we think.
Oh, sorry. I'll load into air, shall I?
What?
You said you need a minute. Do you want me to hold off before I launch?
Yeah, you go. Sorry, I'm just.
Oh, sure. Cool. Hand cannon. Is that a scout rifle? Pulse rifle. Maybe I'll tell that to Spire Captain, get the coin off him. Assuming you're not just going to run away from us the entire time. There we go. No safe distance. So the Red Legion base is filled with explosives. Find and neutralize them before they can enter the field.
Good. Someone I can count on. The Cabal are moving high-yield explosives through that base. You need to neutralize them before they're used against us.
I still think we can put them to use somehow, but I'm letting Sloan have this one. Either way, we need their location.
Find the cargo manifest. Apparently we have to kill Red Legion to find cargo manifests. Yeah, I was probably over here and there's no Red Legion here. Oh, they're up there. That's what we need.
Whoever this was had a delivery manifest. It says most of the explosives are already gone, but there are still some left in the base.
No problem. Sloan says you can use your transmat juice to blow them up in a safe location.
Transmat juice?
Oh, like you know how it works?
That's not relevant. Get into that base and find those explosives.
And running. Well, that was a big explosion. Was that a sunshot, was it? That's a big explosive gun.
There are heavy tanks near your position. Get out of there before they come online.
Wait. Head outside, you two. The tanks are outside. Trust me.
We're supposed to go underneath it.
They're offline, like she said.
Perfect. Now you can retransmat those explosives.
Hawthorne, that is some good improvisation.
Okay, I'm going to arm all the explosives at once. Keep me close so there's no signal interference.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Ghost.
Plenty of other interference from the Legion.
Stand near the explosives so you can arm them.
Those tanks are too important to target to leave standing.
Well, you don't have to stand right next to them. Do you have the thing on the bottom of your screen saying you're arming them? If you stand close enough to him, it'll say arming explosives on screen. Arcbolt grenades are so good. Is it sometimes I forget, the exotic armor is it giving us not only bigger charges, but also they have a chance to like refill instantly or something? I am a tiny bit disappointed with the hunter class in this one. Like, I love the throwing knives on the gunslinger, and then the rest of it is just terrible. Like, the super is just completely worthless. And then you get really cool grenades, like the void wall grenades as a night slinger, and then the super is worthless. So pretty much the only class you can play that has a super worth anything is the arc strider.
login from that quartermaster for a remote detonation.
Using their explosives to blow up their tanks. I have pretty good ideas.
No argument here.
Feel free to press the button. Wow, such high explosives.
That was quite a show.
A well-timed tactical withdrawal is probably wise.
Much as I hate running, Sloane's right. Get out of there, you two.
Wow, there's quite a few bands in here. It seems like the base is kind of exploding a little bit. Run away! Or just... oh, you can't call it a bike. I was going to say, just ride your bike to safety.
We're clear.
We'll try to track down the explosives that got away. In the meantime, great work. Those tanks would have been a lot to handle.
We make a great team, everyone. Let's do this again sometime.
So yeah, that's an adventure. Pretty short, sweet, a little bit of narrative, a couple of different things to do, and you get some rares. You know, not the end of the world. Where are we? We're here. There's another one just nearby. Red Legion Black Oil. So let's go get that out of the way. I mean, more than anything else, like these adventures, they kind of feel like patrols, except with some narrative. So. Do you mind not shooting at me? I'm trying to press the thing.
Guardian, listen to this. That black oily stuff that runs through Cabal armor, apparently it's got multiple functions. Assuming we can trust this intel.
Do you not trust facts? Hydrostatic organogel affects gravitational throughput for bipeds and vehicles. This is objectively true.
Wait, that liquid inside Cabal armor is also ship fuel?
More skepticism. Shoot them in their ridiculous helmets, analyze the results, and see for yourself.
I guess that means you have to get precision kills on Red Legion. Yeah, precision kills will get you them. I'm glad he just can jump pretty far. Oh, you can headshot the war beasts and they'll drop organo gel. Because it makes sense that their dogs would have the ship fuel running through their head. Job done.
like some solid precision kills from here. But what was that echo we heard on the last two?
Local interference. I'm reading a huge cache of that oil stuff inside the Ouroboros Vectura.
I guess we better go over there then.
If there is a stockpile inside the ship, then the Cabal are planning something big. You have enough firepower to destroy it all?
Destroying it is a wasted opportunity. The chemical makeup of the organogel contains pathways for data transmission.
Don't listen to Asher. Destroy that stuff, Guardian.
Don't listen to whatever her name is. The answer is sabotage.
What do you think?
So you're saying I can
Sabotage or destroy?
No. Well, yes.
I'll go with sabotage, though. Sounds more fun. Yeah. There's a few of them here.
Asher was right. We just integrated a simple, endless loop into the fuel supply. When any device... You stopped listening, didn't you?
But I am listening. Continue your stealthy work, Hunter. That organogel is no treasure to be pilfered.
I can't get the cart in here. Well, I'll work my way around to the right if you want to work your way around to the left. I got kind of caught up with the guys in the middle.
I've sabotaged their entire supply.
Those Cabal simpletons display their ignorance on a grand scale. I cannot wait. Left things remarkably undestroyed. How novel.
If I know the Legion, they'll be bringing out the big guns once they realize what you all did.
It's weird you can ride your bike in, but then you can't summon it once you're inside the ship.
Yeah, that's fine.
Draw out gunships.
This is a perfect spot. And here they come, just like Sloane said.
Then put away your weapons and revel in your handiwork.
Asher, you are a genius.
Do not waste my time with redundant flatteries. Instead, ruminate on the result of this experiment. Wanton destruction does not equate to victory.
But it sure does feel good. Great work all around. You too, Asher.
Excellent. Flying through these. Next one is down at Firebase Hades. We're probably quicker to go there by car than fast travel, given you have to work your way through the base either way. Mind Interceptor. Hello. It's probably quicker just to sprint through, but it's more fun to kind of kill the ones that get in your way. I mean, you think at some point that the guys in the Red Legion would realize that you're the one who killed their commander. And just kind of they're like, yeah, okay, on you go. You know, we don't want to get murdered by you. Jeez, given how whiny this is, maybe we'll be faster just fast traveling somewhere else and then driving. Apparently it's right here though, so that's okay. Unsafe at any speed. A nasty fallen pike gang is wreaking havoc. Capture enemy vehicles and use them to even the odds.
Hey Zavala, guess who pinged our beacon near that fallen pike gang?
Fallen?
Or you can just summon an interceptor, I guess.
The Red Legion must have strengthened their defenses against mobile assaults.
Tell you what, those pikers can wait. Take out the Legion first. I bet they won't expect you to do it with their vehicles.
Guess better find some more bad mans to shoot. Oh, there's some.
These vehicles aren't as maneuverable as a Sparrow, but they pack a punch.
Keep punching. You have a golden opportunity to put the Red Legion down for the count.
Remind me never to get into a boxing match with a Titan. You all are scary, but as much as I hate to
ram enemies with vehicles.
Zavala's right. Vehicular mayhem now. Pike gang, later.
Oh, you actually boost with these guys. L2 is like a ram. Pretty weird. Whee!
That fallen pike gang is still a threat.
Did the words?
I think mine is about to explode.
Let's not make this a habit, huh?
We'll see. Be careful up there. Those pikes were rebuilt with scavenged technology. They may be unpredictable opponents.
Oh, your interceptor's in better shape than mine. Mine's making lots of distressed noises and electrical sparks. Do you have to destroy the pikes? Oh, some of these guys are named Pike Gang Enforcer, so I guess I have to kill them. I'm gonna try and use one of these pikes that we shot someone off of that isn't on fire, because my interceptor is totally on fire.
That'll teach the Fallen to not mess with us.
Don't let your guard down. The gang's leader will be close.
Not for long.
Oh, he just left his hill, I think. Crucially, he's high enough up that you can't get the pikes up there. Can you hit them from there? Good job. He's dead.
Picking up a big spike in Fallen chatter.
You dropped a large drag arm for me.
Pissed.
I think we can handle whatever they throw at us.
They've deployed a walker to your position.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, that's not too bad. Whenever I fight the walkers in the public events, I like to shoot off their rocket launcher before I do anything else. Means a lot less things shooting at you. I guess he's open. And I guess he's on still. Oh, come for it. Did it shoot you with the big gun? Fair enough.
Sent back to the scrap heap.
You've earned a break.
And a victory like this will ensure a respite for us as well. Excellent work.
Yeah, I got another bright angle. Nice. Apparently there's an event coming in as well. Should we do that since we're here?
The Cabal are bringing in a fortified mining lander.
Might as well.
I believe this means a resource grab.
We're right on top of it, apparently. Yep, there it is. Any idea how to make this heroic?
Hey, you! Clear up!
I'd expect a Cabal mining.
I've seen someone else do it once, and apparently they destroyed the ship above us. I don't know how. Because all I really heard was, so I heard the ghost saying, like, you know, take that ship, and then the other guy came down to get murdered, like a Valis something or other. They tried like shooting the rockets as they come down, but you can't hit them. And shooting at the ship just doesn't do anything. Like I know for the weapons deal one with the walker, if you hit the walker and put the arc core things into all of the available weapons pods and pick them all up and use them, then that triggers the second walker to drop down and makes it a heroic event. That's the only one I've discovered how to do myself so far. No power weapons for them. See, we got that ship. That's a black eye for them. And now it's a heroic event. Attention, contacting Destiny 2 servers. That's never something you want to see when you're doing a heroic event.
Explosions from here. What was that?
Oh, just us taking out a mining lander, a ship, and a commander.
As you do. I stand in awe.
Glimmer full. I didn't even know you could be full on Glimmer. Right, I have a bright Ingram, but I don't need to go back to the tower just yet myself. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, there's another adventure back up at the firebase. Infiltrate the Legion base and disable our network of flak turrets. So, back we go.
Welcome back to Firebase Hades. Fun never stops, does it? Luckily, they're off their game. Red Legion's still reeling from you taking out Thumos, so we've stepped up our air raids.
And in turn, they've stepped up their defenses at the base. Some kind of anti-aircraft fire. Think you could find out more?
Absolutely.
Some kind of anti-aircraft fire. Like an anti-aircraft gun, maybe? I don't know, I mean, that doesn't seem like a magical thing. Apparently there's another public event here as well. Let's see. Yeah. Do you want to do the fallen servitor thing since it's there? Yeah, he's actually near our objective, so we may as well do it.
Look at those folk, acting like they own this place.
Take down that servitor, and they starve.
Not sure how to make this one heroic. Maybe it's just something like kill the servitor really quickly. Oh wow, takes a lot of damage. This guy really doesn't like me much. Doesn't seem to want to shoot you at all. Just shoot me. Well, I get shanked. There you go. Sorry man, I couldn't hear what you said there. Yeah, sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of the explosions in the game.
Off that servitor.
Sorry, you were saying, what did you have to do?
Supplies. Well done.
Oh. Oh, okay. Wow. We can give it a go next time, I guess. Hurt machinist. Ordnance installation orders.
They've installed anti-aircraft turrets all over the base.
With how paranoid you've made the Legion, I'm betting they're pretty well guarded.
Oh, I also got run over. Well, that's why they call them interceptors, I guess. We get to run through this base the opposite direction. Woo! That's not fair. It's not like a Destiny game to make you run backwards to somewhere you just came with slightly different bad guys. I think this has to be like one of the first times I've ever seen respawning restricted and thought, wow, there's someone here who can actually revive me if I go down, as opposed to just like, well, if I died anyway, I'm still in trouble.
We need to find a way out there.
Firebase security code. Reach the outside. I'll off you go for any game. Is that your sunshot that's doing this? That's pretty cool. Ah, that's also pretty cool.
We're almost there, but everything's locked down. We really did make them paranoid.
Pretty great, huh?
It will be great when they reach those turrets and give them a good thrashing.
I guess we'll go back when we got the code.
The power sources for those turrets are shielded too. That's just excessive. Get me to a console. I'll take care of them.
Ah, you have to just shoot the exposed bit. Let the shields go back up from time to time. Oh. Got your back.
Red Legion dropships flying low over the church. Heads up.
Guess I have to head through to the other half of the base. Seem to be hammering you a little bit there, man. We have to hack in our console to make the turrets vulnerable. That's why it's here.
That's all of them. But as much as I want us to get out of here, there are 2 generators recharging their heavy tanks. You know how we feel about tanks.
In fact, I do.
Guardian down.
What happened to you? Oh. Yeah, that would do it. What about this? Yep. One of the missions I did on Nessus was you had to destroy these little cube things that were doing something to do with hacking. And I was like, sure, I'll just punch that, it'll be fine. Guardian down. It's like, oh. Whoa! There's a Colossus because I can't see.
That's our ticket out of here. But there's one more thing we can do while we're here. There's a huge artillery cannon in another part of the base that's about to go online.
You two are pushing your luck out there.
Sometimes that's the only way to win, Dev.
Plus, we're also immortal, so it's probably fine. Oh, I didn't even see you think shoot there. I was looking for something to press.
Perfect. The next time that big cannon tries to fire, it's not going to go well for the Red Legion.
Why wait?
That's a good point. Let's get to a maintenance console and we'll start a firing sequence.
Push button. Maybe we shouldn't be standing underneath this.
You two have definitely earned your keep today. Red Legion's gonna be furious.
May I suggest calling it a day, before the entire base comes down on your heads?
Oh, you worry too much, Devrim.
I don't know what's gotten into him, but I like it.
Right. I'm just going to take a moment to jump to the gents and have a look at the map and see where we need to go next. Okay, we've cleared half of the adventures. There's now 5 left. There's one, 8. Maybe we unlocked one by doing the other ones? Maybe. Anyway, if we fast travel to the Gulch, I'll be safe there while I hit the gents. stuff. Let's see if any of it's any good. So, nope. Nope. Yes. I don't infuse that guy.
Yeah, I just made this, but then
You're gonna head off for dinner, is it? I'm getting rid of.
All forces in the field. We have sightings of Red Legion infiltrators on their way.
Alright, that's my inventory crap done with. Let's go activate that mission. Are you in the event over there? Yeah, well, stop off.
Let's chase them out.
They think they'll spy on my territory.
As far as I remember with this one, it's just a case of kill the scions really fast and the big guy will drop in. Oh wow, got punched in the back of the head. Are you in the same place as me? The gulch, yeah? Yeah, I'm not sure you're with me here. Yeah, you seem on the other side of the map. Ah. No worries. Is it not like a travel to friend option or anything? That would seem like it'd be pretty useful. I'm just going to drive away from the current active events until it goes away, because with it having lost like half its time already, we're not going to finish it.
Let's chase them out.
They think they'll spy on my territory.
Reversing the polarity. I can't start it because there's pikes shooting at me and they're murdering the outer holding square.
Ah, it's you. Ikora will be pleased.
Guardian, I need you to test a theory. Find a power core in a disabled Red Legion tank. Install it in a supply console and stand back.
I'd say just leave that event. It's going to be too difficult to do with just the two of us, especially with there being a pike gang going about as well. We have to get back to the firebase again. Cool game. Couldn't just, you know, given us a mission out of the firebase, no?
While you're in transit, I'll try and fill in the gaps. Back in the city militia, we used to see the Fallen try to repurpose technology from other races, and fail rather explosively.
Conversations with Devrim surfaced a memory from my studies. The Cabal are made up of many different races. They have always struggled to adapt to a single technology.
We never seem to be finished with this base. Where do we start? I'm not sure I understand.
That new weapon is an artillery cannon, too big for you to blow up. But you could exploit that weakness.
The thing with the power cores. Sold.
Then I suggest you force a maintenance window.
Alright, I'm at the console. Doing a thing. Good thing.
Okay, munition systems unlocked. Now to expose the power cores, I need to override the maintenance schedule.
Power core is being exposed. Okay, so I guess we're gonna pick up this power core. You only wait 30 seconds to do it as well. Guess we have to stand in the center bit again. Hit the power core again. That appears to be that.
That artillery cannon will be offline for minutes. I mean weeks, I think.
The Cabal never were very good at details. Good thing for us.
This is another step to ending them for good. Well done, Guardian.
So you say you're off for now, so? Did you say you were able to do one more and you were done earlier, I thought? Oh, sorry, I thought before we started that mission you said you had time for one more, so.
No.
Cool. Now let's get to the sludge, because there's another 2 adventures there. Like, I'll probably take a break once we do these last 4 adventures and get some dinner myself, but after that then I'm hoping I'll have enough light to do this last set of quests. And that'll be me, well, just the strikes do I have to do then. Get that done tonight and then done with Destiny. Dark Alliance.
Yellow. Kate speaking. Oh, hang on. Someone left a note here. EDZ Forest taken energy ? Red Legion Brian. Who's Brian?
Red Legion Scions. Guardian, we've heard disturbing reports from your area. They tell of Cabal with new powers.
That sounds ominous. We'll keep an eye out for any unusual psionic energy nearby. Scion. Is it shielding that Centurion?
Then they are harnessing the energy of the Taken. But how?
Red Legion Scions are bad enough. But if they really have Taken powers...
Since when did Cabal and Taken start sharing toys anyway?
We can figure out the connection later. For now, we must uncover the source of this energy.
Where's the rest of them? Oh, I've got one over here. Yeah, once you get rid of the Scions, they're just like regular Centurions.
Increasing. Then it's spreading to Scions all over the area.
If that's true, it could bring a plague of shadow beyond our imagining.
Hi, Cora. You're freaking them out.
Got it. I pulled location data from that Centurion. But we have to go into the forest.
You sure about that, buddy? Don't want to get, you know, eaten by a creepy Taken shadow tree.
Cade, what exactly happened to you on Nessus? No, they did not get eaten yet. But use caution. We don't know what's waiting in that forest.
They say like I haven't been in here 4 times.
That may be the safest bet you've made in years.
That portal connects to the forest. The Scions found a way to force it open.
Well, it was nice knowing.
Okay.
I really like the graphical effects for the taking portals. They're really cool.
Did you see that? He got stunned when we took out his Scion.
Severing their bond must cause a backlash to the host. Interesting.
Am I the only one who has no idea what any of you are talking about?
Yes.
Covering his eyes from the flash actually makes it harder to shoot him in the head, so it's kind of a downside. I guess we're moving on to the portal then.
Okay, there are a lot more Cabal than I was expecting.
Well, they may not like you trespassing in their secret magic portal.
Big taken Cabal. Big taken Cabal.
A Colossus. Of course. You must destroy it.
Working on it.
Looking for his Scion, but I don't see him. Oh, there he is, behind the back. Done. The Unequaled Maul. That's a good name for a guy. That's okay. I got a legendary Engram there, so I'm going to count all that as a win. I can't see a thing. It kind of worked. I'll try and flank around and get the Scions. He's vulnerable again. Jeez, there are enough Scions in here. Hey, buddy. Ah. Got him.
Whew. Did it. They're all gone.
Well, that'll set the Legion back a ways. Serves them right for messing with things they don't understand.
Which is your area of expertise, after all. As for you, Guardian, well done. If that brute had gotten loose with the scions, there may have been no stopping it.
And then I couldn't have collected on that bat. Big and taken. Told you.
Right, there's another one nearby here too. Getting your hands dirty. If I mark it on the map to track it, does it pop up in your map for you as well?
Yeah.
Oh. That's kind of silly. I'm actually at 5 of 10 engrams now. Been a while since we back to the tower. Should have room to get all these things done. Getting your hands dirty. Seize upon the taken invasion of the EDZ, direct our assault towards the Red Legion.
You are just in time to join my Dimensional Anomaly Research Group.
Captain, hello. Asher Mir says that I will provide the computational support, and you will provide the brute force. He is very rude.
Let us begin with barbaric close combat against the Taken. It is a scientifically sound proposition and is in no way suspicious.
Research the Taken, radiation sample guide. I think I might have to punch him, given he's in close combat. Yeah, it seems to get his radiation sample with punching him.
This much taken radiation can't be healthy.
Nonsense. There is no continuing danger from exposure to Taken radiation.
Incorrect, Asher Mir. I will now list all 14 permanent debilitating effects from long-term contact with extra-dimensional matter.
No need for that. Assistant, continue the experiment. Make your way to the Red Legion's research facility.
We're almost to the research base, so we just walk around, but in a Taken-y way.
The Taken will think you're one of them and flood into the European dead zone. Asher Mir said it would be like a plague and a scourge.
That outcome is only guaranteed if we do not destroy the Blights. Do not overload the test subject with extraneous data.
Test subject?
Anywhere near the last one?
Something feels different. I think it's working.
They're gonna get taken.
Excellent!
He means that you have performed the correct actions. The Taken will now flood into the surrounding area like a scourge.
And therefore, the experiment has progressed. Destroy the Blights, immediately!
I guess I have to do them one at a time. I kind of thought they would all four would spawn at once with the 4 locations, and then we could destroy them where we were, but nope. That's one.
Now the Taken and Cabal fight. Everyone's dead. Cool.
Back to where we started, huh? Sorry dude, I'm 6 miles away.
That did it. All the lights are gone.
Except for the ones all across the solar system. That will continue to happen for eternity. Or at least until the sun burns out.
That has not been scientifically proven. But otherwise, well done, research group. The Red Legion has shown a measurable vulnerability to concentrated entropy. Definitely worthy of further study.
It's like saying that people are vulnerable to being nuked. It's like, yep, that's kind of obvious really when you say it. Okay, I don't see any more adventures on the left or top sides of the map, so that just leaves 2 more in Trostland to do. Sorry?
So when we'll do this. Alright, so what do you think?
Trostland, yeah. That's the last 2 adventures are here. And then we can go to the tower, cash in all our stuff, and hopefully get to 260. Wow.
Yeah, right.
This is going to be a real difficult one, man. Recommended power 40. Reward common gear. A frame job. Ambush the Red Legion and trick them into retaliating against the Fallen.
Ah, thanks for checking in, you two. We've had our fill of Red Legion patrols and Fallen raids. We could use a spot of help with both.
See if you can track down a fallen comms terminal. Dev's got an idea that's crazy enough to work.
It's difficult for the young to recognize the wisdom of experience.
Hi, Dev. He's pretty neat. Also voiced by the best voice actor in history.
Excellent. What say you use your access to prepare a broadcast in Fallen speak? I've been meaning to put this Cabal communications cipher to use.
The Red Legion fighting the Fallen for a change. Great idea. I can extract archived audio transmissions from any Fallen in the area.
Okay. So kill the Fallen to steal the voice. I like how we can collect fragments from Shanks. You know, the robots that don't talk. I mean, that makes perfect sense, right? The robots don't talk, but we can still get their voice from them.
I've got enough for a pretty convincing Fallen impression.
Don't mention accents around Dev unless you want a day-long lecture about city dialects. Meantime, best sightline to Red Legion air support is the cliffside where you and I set up that refugee beacon.
No one appreciates the finer things anymore.
I can't believe we have to go back into the mines again.
Chin up, you two. Good news, you'll be able to use a Fallen teleporter to reach the top. And bad news, they've wired the place to explode. So...
Oh, wow.
With a deep scan of the tunnels, we can borrow all these traps and explosives.
And put them to good use sowing chaos between your enemies. A lovely idea.
Place is littered with those little trip mines. Scanning.
Got it. Now I can transmit these horribly dangerous explosives wherever we need.
Do you want me to wait for you to get up here, or I'll just go ahead and finish it? No worries.
Great work. Broadcasting the message now. I decided to go with a House of Devils accent. Remember them?
Oh boy.
Ah, House of Devils, eh?
Oh.
You know the most interesting thing about their pronunciation?
Actually, Devrim, let's keep the channel clear. You know, to make sure there's no interference during the transmat.
A lot of big red ships headed your way. Whatever you said, it got their attention.
I told them that Gaul ran away and cried when we retook the city. Big, ugly cry.
I do so love unconventional warfare. I'd be on the lookout for drop pods if I were you.
They just keep jumping in and getting exploded. Pretty great. There's one more guy down the hill. He's hiding behind a rock.
All the way back here. I bet it was quite a show.
Which means the Fallen and Red Legion heard it too. We'll let them shoot at each other for a while and clean up whatever's left. Great work.
Hurrah! Right, on to the last adventure on the map. And as far as I can tell, the last adventure in the game. Back to Trostland. And have a quick look through my inventory. I've got a pile of stuff piling up. You know, the uncommon reward I got from that actually wasn't terrible. Like, it had higher light than practically anything else in the slot. I'm up to 250 light. That's not terrible. I wonder how much of a flexibility there is to the light levels. Like if 10 light under the recommended would be impossible.
Hey, long time no see, you two. Dad, you didn't tell me he was in town.
Ms. Holliday and I have been reappropriating supplies from the Cabal. She's keeping a low profile at the moment.
You tag the boxes, I'll fly them out. Can't wait.
Wow, there's surprising the number of people who don't want to die over here. They're all resilient marauders and things. I don't respawn too far away. There's like infinite guys spawning over here. Like I said, I had to find supplies here, and I have not had a chance to do anything but shoot because it's just cabal dropping in endlessly. Whew. Oh, come on, still. Like, I used a super and cleared the entire area, and then got crushed by another cabal drop. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous over here, man. Yep, just getting slaughtered. I found the box. I'm trying to rush to it, and it's just everything in the world decides to stop fighting each other as soon as they see me. Clearly, I'm the real threat. I think it was like some sort of mini event going on, because it just said the enemy weakens and is forced to retreat, and now there's no longer 6 million bad guys spawning infinitely.
Figures those four-armed bandits would try to beat us to it. Don't let them.
Well, I guess one crate is better than zero. Transmat it your way, Amanda.
Not so fast. I'm sending you coordinates a short ways from your position.
I've got a fix on it, too. I'll head over that way. Last one to the courtyard's a drake face.
How colorful.
Can you headshot things with melee? No worries, man.
We're here. We've got company.
Red Belly's dug in and set up a whole bunch of turrets.
As long as you're getting loot is the main thing, right?
Would ya?
by some lucky sniper shot.
A real sniper doesn't rely on luck. But do try to clear out that courtyard, you two.
Do me a favor and plop down a beacon, would you? Signal screen. Here I come.
Those supplies should keep the farm up and running for a while. Another job well done.
Hang on a sec. Dev, you seeing what I see?
Another cache of supplies. But these are a bit familiar, aren't they?
Toothy-faced ether chuggers. They took our stuff.
So the Fallen stole from us before we stole what they stole from the Red Legion.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose. Secure that cache, and Miss Holiday will be by in 2 shakes.
No can do, Dev. Could be 100 Fallen hiding out in those buildings. I'll wait for the all clear.
Not all clear. Definitely not all clear.
Too hot for me to help out.
I don't have line of sight either. You're on your own, you two. Be brave, as they say.
Ah, 2 shot. Did you know there was a guy with a big stick chasing you, or were you just running around? Oh, there was a big guy with a stick chasing you. I won't be able to do them myself because I've already done them, man, but I definitely recommend doing the adventure on Titan. There's some really great ones on there. Mostly, again, revolving around the Fallen stealing stuff from you and you stealing it back. They get you a good number of the coins for turning in as well, so you get a good number of legendary engrams for doing them all. Like, I think I got 3 legendary engrams from each, like, region when I finished all the missions in it. Okay, everybody.
Sky looks clear. I'm headed your way to pick up the goods. Farm will really appreciate it. Heck of a job, you two.
Quite. Now, do me a favor and see if there's any tea still intact.
Right, I'm going to head to Devram and turn in the coins that I've got, and then I'm going to head to the tower. See what all these fancy engrams are. And then I'll go get there. It's always nice to have a chest for free. Right there, I'm pretty sure I've got at least 30 of these stupid tokens, so you better give me something good.
This assignment's been a bit rustic for my taste, but it's starting to grow on me. After all, it's easy to forget how much of our history lies beyond the city walls. My name goes back 8 generations, you know. After we lost the city, I didn't think there'd be a 9th. But we'll all be back to our home one day, if you keep it up. In the meantime, there's still a lot left to do out here. I believe history can wait a bit longer. The last time someone did this much good on the continent, it was a different kind of war altogether.
Oh yeah, the Borealis, it's great.
For all of our history. Turns out there's a whole world beyond the city walls. I thought I'd be heading back home when all of this was over. Now, perhaps 8 generations behind walls is plenty. Maybe, once we get to a 9th, we'll name it after you. One thing at a time.
I only had 18 coins. I thought I had more. Oh. To the tower, Sean?
What?
You okay to go to the tower? Yeah. Quite the load time.
Checking now. Searching.
Want to take a look, Guardian? Eververse has a lot to offer. Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Sign here.
What can I do for you, Guardian?
I got a particle accelerator weapon
Come
ornament.
see me again, Guardian.
Great. I'm so happy. What can I even put that onto?
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next. Take as long as you like. I can wait.
I'm a tad jealous. I'm quite fond of stabbing implements myself.
Looking for something in particular?
Apparently you can put it on a graviton lance, which is something I don't have.
It's easy, man.
Cool.
Guardian. You got the silver. Eververse has the goods. Anything you want? No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
The Swift Ride energy weapon. That's a decent pulse rifle. And a bad rocket launcher.
I must admit, Guardian, I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
Alright, you're my last hope, gunsmith.
So one.
The Risk Runner energy weapon exotic.
Good eye. Yep. Thanks. I won't forget everyone we lost. I won't.
That sounds pretty bad. The Risk Runner is, if you take arc damage, it increases weapon power. So it gets better when you're getting shot at.
You've been there a while, yeah.
I'd just rather not get shot at, thanks.
Don't stop fighting. We all appreciate it.
If we end, the data ends with us. That fate is too terrible to comprehend.
Oh, I do have a graviton lance. That's the cool exotic pulse rifle I got earlier in the game.
Don't stop fighting. We all appreciate it.
Yep, it's me. I'm heading over to docking at 6.
It's actually pretty good. Once you've found an exotic, if you want it again, you can get it at a relatively low light level of 205 for just 10 legendary marks. It's not terrible. Oh, I'm up to 251. I guess when I come back from dinner, I'll go and try these strikes out. Do you get to pick what strike you do, or is it random? So, how many strikes are there then? Great. Do you at least get good stuff from strikes? Because apparently if I complete 2 strikes, I'll get legendary gear for one of the, you know, milestones. But yeah, I'll do that when I come back from dinner. In the meantime, it was good playing with you, Jigger. If you see me in the party when I come back from dinner, you're welcome to join me. Until then, though, talk to you.